Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Learn SQL with Shahid. In last video we are discussing about the backups and type of backups. Officially we have four types of backup: full backup, differential backup, T-log backup, and file and file group backup. So what is full backup? A backup has all the information, all the file information, that is MDF and LDF, including the structure and metadata, okay, of that MDF and LDF file. It also includes all the data pages that contain actual data. That means whatever the data containing in the pages, it will back up that and it will leave the empty pages. And also it will take the all the new transaction log records, such as new inserts, updates, and deletes. So whatever the log records are there, it will take the backup, and it is a complete database backup. Okay. So what is differential backup? Differential backup means we have Sunday full database backup, right? From there to Monday we will take another differential backup. From Tuesday, on Tuesday we are taking another differential, and Wednesday one backup, and Thursday differential backup, Friday differential backup. From Sunday to Monday, what we take, whatever the data changes happen, it will be tracked by DCM pages. Okay, we'll take the data changes backup. Okay, so whatever the extents modified will be tracked by DCM page. Extent will be modified with 0 and 1 combination, as I discussed in page architecture. So it will be modified in the last backup that extends. Okay, so this differential backups are cumulative. Whatever the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday differential backup is there, no, it will be contained in Friday differential backup. So we can at the time of restore we can restore Sunday full backup and Friday differential backup. If we restore, then it is enough. Okay, so all the differential backup will be there in this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in the inside the Friday differential backup. And coming to log backup, here log backups are primarily taken to manage the transaction log file. So if it is in full recovery model, logs will be grown day by day, and data log file become very huge. Okay, a log file can grow up to 2 TB. So to avoid that, we have to take the log backup, and we have to protect the logs. Okay, so whenever we take the log backup, logs get truncated, and it is kept safely in the TRN file. Okay, that is log backup. And this is the nothing but log backup, and I will be discussing about this file and file group backup. Before that, I had to go to this this database. I have created one backup DB database. So I have here commands. Okay, backup database, backup DB. So I have here new database, backup DB. Okay, so I have not taken this backup. Okay, this is newly created backup. As I also discussed, there is one more special type of model, a pseudo simple recovery model. Whenever the new DB is created, until and unless we take the full backup, it will be in pseudo simple recovery model. Also, if it is in simple recovery model, in properties, if I go here, options, here if we change to simple recovery model, then if we click OK, then here we can't take the log backup. Okay, log backup, because there log information will be returned to log file, but at regular intervals, whenever the checkpoint occurs, log gets truncated. Okay, what is that checkpoint and all, I will be letting you know in my future classes. So whenever the regular intervals checkpoint occurs, then the log will be get automatically chopped. It will cut off. Okay, without the involvement of DBA. Here in full recovery model, we have to go and take the log backup. Then only log get truncated, and the logs will be protected in the log file in the log backups. Here we can't perform log backup itself, because it will truncate automatically whenever the checkpoint occurs. So this you have to know. If it is in simple recovery model, again we will be changing to full recovery model. If you click, then also it will be in pseudo simple recovery model. Okay, So we have until unless we take the full backup, it will be in pseudo simple recovery model. If we take the full backup, then it will be in full recovery model. And if you go to property, here you won't find any pseudo simple recovery model. It will be in full only, but it behaves as pseudo simple. These things and all I have discussed it already. Now here I have if I take the full backup, this is the command to take the full backup database backup db to disk equal to this path. Okay, see backup, I am giving this file name as backup db underscore full.bak. So this is one backup set. Now I am discussing about the backup set. Okay, here if we right click on this already have thing, yeah, here in general, if you click on second option, media option, here you will find a backup set. Okay, append the existing backup set. So here one single successful backup operation is known as backup set. Okay, here second one also we have with differential, right? Differential backup, this is another backup set. And if you go to log backup, this is also another backup set, we can say. Means you can notice one thing here, the path I have given everything same. Okay, it is not necessary file extension should be in this diff, means normally keep it like this, trn like this, it is not necessary. Okay, this is also one backup set only. This is also backup set. If you take like this, it will go to, it will create another file. Okay, if we not if we keep same file, everything you observe, these things and all, it is same only here. It will create only one file. It will write this differential backup to this file itself. Okay, and another backup, it is there, tlog backup, same thing I have mentioned. See backup dp underscore full.bak. So here we have changed log. Okay, in second case here differential I have mentioned it with differential. Okay, so this will be the command backup database. From till here for full backup it is the same. At last you have to mention with differential. In backup log you have to mention at the starting backup database is there, no? Here you have to mention backup log. If you want change, then here if you go to path in backup, this PC C drive backup folder. Okay, here there is no files. If you take the back, only one file will be created. Okay, so this is one backup set, this is other backup set, and this one is another backup set. Three different backup set we have, each other it is independent. And this one altogether is known as media set. Okay, media set is logical, as we discussed, like in file group concept, file group is logical and files are physical, right? Same like that here, media set is logical and backup set are physical. So it is grouped like okay, so group of this full backup, differential backup, and tlog backup is known as media set. So in another word, you can say it as the media set is nothing but collection of collection of backup set. Okay, you can call it easily collection of backup set is known as media set. Okay, so we have, I am executing this command with the same file name for all the three. This three will altogether is known as media set. Okay, collection of backup set is known as media set. Now the backup is successfully completed. If you go to here, it won't create. Okay, again if I execute this, because I am keeping the same file, so differential backup in same file executed. Again you won't find another backup. Okay, so tlog backup also I am keeping in this full backup only, same file. So this is nothing but media set altogether. And it is like not mandatory it should be in DFF, as I said, right? You can take it to single file as well. If you want to be changed DIFF, here also if you want to change like DIFF with differential, if you change or not, then you can execute again command. You will see there another file. as I understood, right? Now again I will be changing here log, right? I will give as a t log. Here I will be giving trn. This is another backup set. Now I will be executing this command. So if you see again, another file is created. So if you see, okay, and how to know like that all the three files before I took the backup, right, differential with the same file name. How to check? We have the command, okay. How to check the information? To check the information, we can type the command restore verify restored header only, HEADR header only from disk equal to. You have to provide this path. So if you execute this query, then you will be coming to know that differential, T-log and fullback are same, or in the same media set, okay. Like this you can know, coming to know. This also, if it is files are different, then also like it is same, it belongs to same media set only. So again, if you want to check this, it will show only for individual this differential backup. If you give this path, what I executed before, see it is showing only for differential. And also if you execute for this T-log, which I took separately, this also one backup set only. Collection of full backup, differential backup and T-log backup is known as one media set, okay. This belongs to this media set. So you no need to worry about that. Just to understand, you no need to do demo also. So like in interview also they won't ask. In a Microsoft interview they might be asked, okay, asking this question. This is not the such important option also to know. Here we have a backup set, right? I can give it as new media set 1, and also I can give any differential. This is my first media set, something like that. You can give the description, okay. And you can give the name as media set. You are creating one new media set, okay. Here we have option to create our own media set, okay. And whenever we click OK, backup to new media set and erase existing all backup. Now if we create this media set, and if we take the backup, whatever the backups are there here, it will erase, and it will create one new media set, and it will back up the database to this media set, okay. This belongs to one family. So so only I'm telling collection of backup set is known as media set. So backup set is known as one single successful backup operation. And here whatever the data is there now inside the drive, it copies to BAK file. This one I have explained already. And another option here, backup to existing media set, okay. So whatever as I took before you seen, now I can take T-log 2, okay. It will append, or else I can take this full 2, okay. Backup db underscore full second backup I am taking. For example, you can mention whatever you want, date, timestamp and all you can mention. It took another backup, okay. So you can use this backup, and you can restore like that. It appends, okay. In each and every environment, it will be in the same option. Nobody change it. They will append to the existing backup. If you select this option, whatever the backups are there, it will erase and it will overwrite, okay. And it will write with new media set. Here we will create, here by default system will take the media set, that you have to understand. But no need to worry, we'll be keeping this append to the existing backup set only in most of the cases. So now I have explained file extension can be defined as needed. Means a file extension can be anything. It can be dot full also, like instead of dot bak. Here differential backup it can be bak with differential or a diff. Here also it can be for log backup. It can be with this also. If you change here, it will again it will create one file. If you won't change, it will copy to the same file here. Hope you might have understood me, but it will be complicated if I say more. So it is simple. Okay, you can take backup, a full backup with this backup file, backup name. Here you can change it. In normally we will take like this only, like we are full to dot bak, right? We will here we will take diff2, okay, dot diff with differential in normal case, okay. In our daily environment we will take like this diff2, and this tlog2 will take like this, okay. We'll restore this full to diff2 and tlog2, and we'll bring the database online. So it will I will keep it as append option only. Backups can be also returned to tapes. Here we have a disk write, and also another option we have URL. Instead of this both option, we would have having this tape option. If tape is attached to our disk, we'll be finding that option. This is done in olden days. Nowadays, no one will use that option. So that is also an option was there in previous versions. Okay. Now also it is available. We have to attach that tapes, but no one do in modern days. So a backup set represents a single successful backup operation. A media set is a logical collection of backup set. This media set is logical. It is present inside the backup sets are present inside the media set. Okay. So it is a single successful backup operation. And also we have expired backup can be still used. If you go here to this backup, here in backup option you will be seeing here backup set will expire after you can keep it as 7 days, 14 days, or 365 days also. After completing 365 days, this backup will mark it as expire, okay, but still we can use for example, if you have Colgate, after expiration we can use for 1 day, 2 days for temporary use. So like that, if you want, we can use that expire backup only, but it will prompt that it has been expired. That's it. And we can use this expired backup as well. That is also the option. And we have compression. Okay, SQL Server uses a compression algorithm to reduce the backup size. Here in backup option we have setup backup compression, compress backup. So same like file will be having, right, any application or something or folder, right click, you can go and compress that file. Right click, compress, okay, to zip file, and we will extract, and we will install, right. Same like that, we in SQL Server we have a compress option. It will compress the backup file .bak file. So when this is used, whenever the disk is not sufficient, at that time this option is useful. And also one more confusion in industry, that compressed backup will take less time. Okay, so that is very wrong answer, because in background there will be a lot of processes to compress the backup, so it will take more time. This you have to understand. So as I discussed, by default backups are appended to the existing media set. Backup will be existing, okay, to the existing media set it will append. So as you see here, I already showed here it will append to the existing backup set. Okay, every time we will be keeping that option only. So whatever the contents present in the backup file can be viewed. So as I showed also no in this if you go that restore header only, it will show the information. Same like that you can see in GUI as well. So if you go to backup, here only I have this. If you go to general here in contents, right, if you click on contents, then you will be seeing here transaction last what I took, no, transaction tlog2, so that it will be available here. So you can if you expand here like this, there will be information who has took the backup, on which server, on which database, here start time, finish time, first lesson, last lesson. And if you still expand, you will be finding here checkpoint lesson, what is the size of that backup, and username who has taken the backup. So expiration, okay, expiration as I said 365 days. After 365 days also it expires also, we can use okay, means it will prompt us that it has been expired, that's it. Okay, it will mark it as expired. So why we'll be taking regularly daily backups. No, so also thing one guys, like we will not take manually backup like this. We'll be having jobs in SQL Server agent. In automation topic, I will be letting you know. We will be having Ola Alangren jobs as well. So we can query, means we'll be having commands also. We can execute that in steps in the job schedules and all. I will be letting you know in the automation topic. See, whenever the user requests to take a backup, whenever it is necessary, at that time we will take the backup, like log backup will tell. Okay, so we'll take like this. Nobody goes and take every time the backup, and also it will backups are scheduled whenever the there is non-business hours, right? At that time they will take the backups. In business hour nobody will take the backup, because this is very resource consuming. CPU and process will take more resources, and also the memory as well. So like that you can see, if you run this command backup to, now I have took that full.bak full2.bak, right? So you can see that information also. As you see here, there was less information with GUI. If you go and check with this, you will see more lot of information. Restore header only. See, in that you are seeing very less information. Here you can see lot of information. Backup size, first LS, checkpoint, first finished, sort order, code, something and all it is there. You can go and check. Okay, to check the information about the backup, this command is useful. And also we have another command, restore verify only. If you run this command, it will tell that backup is valid or not. Okay, then you can restore this backup. So for valid, if it is valid or not, for checking that we will use this command. That's it. For information about whatever who took the backup, when they took, we will be getting know by this command, header only, verify only it is valid or not to restore. Okay, so whenever you restore, you have to run this command. It is mandatory. And if it is valid, you can restore, because before only you will be coming to know if any errors are there. It will show invalid. Okay, if it is valid, you can proceed with restore. So here we have talked about this differential backup. Since last full backup, to Monday we are taking, Tuesday we are taking. We can take, we can in middle, like whatever the data changes happen, whenever we take the differential backup, then data changes will be backed up. If we restore the Friday backup, whatever the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday backup is there, it will come in the Friday differential backup itself. Then we will be having hourly T-log backup here. The DCM pages tracked, which extents have been modified since the last backup. It will extents will mark has 0 and 1 combination. Okay, If the extensions are modified, it will write 0, and whatever means whenever the data changes happens, it will mark it as 0. Okay, and that changes backup it will take. Okay, hope you might have understood. Like this log backups also, like no need to discuss. It will take the log record information backup. Okay. And another type of backup is file and file group backup. So we have file and file group backup. This means we will be having 100 TB of databases, large database backups. Okay. So for example, if we have 100 TB database, then it is very resource consuming and also time taking process, right? For example, as I said, in non-business hours at Sunday time, we will be taking the backup of the database. If we exceed 24 hours, whenever it exceeds, and it will run on Monday. So if it will run on Monday, then business will impact due to performance issue. Okay. So backup are very resource consuming. It will consume CPU and memory a lot. So for that purpose, if there are 100 TB database backup, we can go with file and file group backup. For that, if you go and you can create one new FFG backup, new database FFG I will be creating here, FFG. So I will be adding another file. Okay. So file and file group backup I have explained in initial days. You can go and check if somebody has doubt. So ffg underscore fg1 I will be giving this file name. Okay. So here I will be creating new file group. Fg1 I will be creating. So I will be clicking OK. I am adding another file group ffg underscore fg2. Then I will be creating this file on new file group fg2. So click OK. Then now the file group has created. FFG I will be keeping on file primary. FFG underscore FG1 I will be creating on FG1. FFG underscore FG2 I will be creating on FG2. Then I will be clicking OK. So now it is in pseudo simple recovery model. Until and unless I take the full backup, it will behave as pseudo simple recovery model. So now I am taking the full backup. Okay. I am clicking OK. So now what you can do is you can go right click task how to take the file and file group backup. Okay. Why we will take, okay, means we can split this backup into three parts as I done on file group, primary file group, fg1 file group, fg2 file group, like 33 TB of data I can split and I can take the backup and it will not consume much time as well. Okay, if I take like that, so I can save that time. You can go to backup here. So before doing this backup, I will be creating one table. Okay, and that file group, create a table underscore primary I will give, because I will be creating on primary table. I can give some values, s number, int, comma, s name, varchar of 50. I am giving like this. You can give on primary. If you won't give also, there is no problem, because by default it will go on primary only. If I won't give also, it will go to primary only. So I can create this. Again I will be creating another table, fg1, table underscore fg1 on fg1 file group. So if you run, now this file group has created on fg1. Okay, this table has created on fg1 file group. Now another I am creating on fg2 file group, that is table underscore fg2 table. So now you can go right click task backup I'll clear this and all. Now right click on this database task backup. Here in general if you go and you have to select here file and file group. Here file and file group backup you can take. You can click on primary. Like for example you can take this backup on Sunday. Okay, now consider for an example, now I am taking on Sunday. If a huge 100 TB database is 33 TB is there now. For example, you have to consider. So you can add here that file name. File name you can give it as ffg underscore pri.bak. Okay. You can give it to program files. This one you can give it to the backup. Or else I will leave like that only. I am creating on that only. So you have to remove this before taking the backup. Now I am taking the backup of ffg underscore pri on means of file and file group, primary file group I am taking. I am clicking OK. Now the file and file group backup has gone primary. Now same like that I am taking another backup for fg1. You can go and click on this. You can click on fg1. OK. You can add again. You have to select that file. File name you can give as ffg underscore fg1.bak. You can click OK. OK. You have to remove this. You can click OK. Now ffg1 file group backup has took successfully, and you can take same like that for fg2 as well. File groups you can take. OK. Now this fg1 has means ffg primary backup I took on Sunday. fg1 I had took on Wednesday. Now this fg2 backup I am taking on Saturday. You can consider. OK, Saturday. Then I am clicking on OK, and then I have to add again here. OK, file ffg underscore fg2 you can say something like that .bak I have to give. Then click OK. If you do not give also it will take automatically, but you have to make sure that you have given .bak because it should not cause any problem or errors. So that's the reason you have to give backups. Then you can take the fg2 backup as well like this. Hope you might have understood that file and file group backup. And if it is large databases, in that case you can for time consuming you can take OK. For and one more doubt you might be having that if you take backups, full backups of file groups, then what about the differential backup? OK. So if you take on Sunday primary group backup from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you can take differential backup excluding Sunday. For taking fg1 backup on Wednesday, another file group, you can skip this Wednesday file group backup, full backup, and you can take Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday differential backup of that particular file group. And another you are taking on Saturday. Here Saturday is missing. Okay, here Saturday if you are taking, then you can exclude this Saturday and you can take same like that fg2 Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday fg2 backups. And what about the t-log backups? It can be hourly. So like that you can plan and you can take the backup. Also we won't take backups manually. We'll be doing automation jobs, okay, to run backups in background. Also for large database backup we can plan like this of taking fg file and file group backups. So in real case scenarios we won't take the file and file group backups. We will be only taking the full database backup only. So we'll never use this file and file group backups. In rare cases, if you use also rare cases, at that time we can use, but you won't use if the database is large, or else it might be massive. Okay, it can be 200 TB, 300 TB, 400 TB, 500 TB. You can use the third party tools to take the backup. Example one is LiteSpeed backup that can be used. Okay, and also there are a lot of third-party tools to take the backups. You can use that. Okay, so a backup, there will be backup team in some companies. They will take the third-party backups if backup size are massive. So hope you might have understood this class. Next class I will be discussing about the stripe backup, partial backup, mirror backup, for copy only backup, tile backup, and differential partial backup. So I will be discussing about the additional type of backup. Now I have been covered this main four types of backups, that is full backup, differential backup, transaction log backup, file and file group backup. So hope you might have understood this session. If you like this channel, please share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys. Bye. Take care.